Hi there, fans of the world. My name is Bob. I play this geography game called Geoguessr, where you have to guess where you are in the world. It's neat. I'm going to again do two versions of it. One starting off because I'm always bad at it. It doesn't take up much time, but it's this: how many countries can you get right? It's a new feature of GeoGuessr. You should try it. And the default is no time limit moving around. Okay. I'm going to not allow moving. That's what makes it hard. And I'm also not going to have a time limit. Um, so my record of how many times in a row I've gotten the right country without moving is less than 10. It's only like 7, I think. So really I'm going for 10. And let's just see if I can do. Now without the restriction, it's 65, and that was just a few days ago. 65 countries in a row, but that was with no limitations, no time limit. I moved as much as I wanted. And if you look a couple days ago, you can see the link to that game. You can try to see how far into my 65 you get. Maybe you can even do better. But for this, let's see how far I can get without being allowed to move. Okay, I see some Arabic lettering. Abdul Hamid Sharaf Street. So what country could this be? Egypt, you think? Wish I could get a better look at these flags, but if I could, I think I'd see more than one nation. So I don't know. I mean, is that Saudi Arabia there? But is that also Jordan there? Huh. Okay. What else can I see? Let's just take a better look here. Arab Mining Company. So I am. I mean, I guess it could be Saudi Arabia. You don't wind up just in the street in Saudi Arabia very much here on GeoGuessr. So, supposing it's not Saudi Arabia, but supposing it is represented by these flags here, are we in Jordan? Jordan is not on the Arabian Peninsula. So, maybe you wouldn't have Arab Mining Company, but it's still part of the Arab world. You know, they call just anywhere that's like a lot of Muslim population is often called just the Arab world. Even Morocco is considered the Arab world. So the question is, what country should I guess? What does it look like? Look at those tall buildings. You know, I almost think that one looks similar. Look, they got a W hotel here that's that tall. Do you think we're just in the UAE? Because this is also the colors of the UAE. Like one of those could be the UAE. I'm almost tempted to just do that. But so maybe we're in Abu Dhabi, not in Dubai, because if you were in Dubai, you'd see a more vast skyline, right? Let's just guess. And I feel dumb sort of because you guess UAE because there are a lot of street view. There's a lot of street view there. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do UAE. Nope, it was Jordan. It was Jordan. I mean, I kind of said that, right? I said it might be Jordan. Where in Jordan? This was in Amman. Okay. You know what? Let's just try again. Let's try and get at least a street going. Okay. Start game. No moving allowed. Looks like Thai or look, Vientiane. That means we're in Laos. Laos is over here. Right there. Right there. Boom. Got an easy one. Okay, my streak's at 1. Let's see how much I can keep this going. Okay, we're at Mitsubishi Motors.lk. LK. What's LK? What is LK? And is this country? I can't. I'm flaking a little. I'm gonna come up with it, right? What's LK? Looks well. Wait a minute. Is Sri Lanka LK? Are we in Sri Lanka? I mean, that could be with letters like that. It could be Sri Lanka and English language words like that as well. Why would LK be that? Odell. Are we in Odell, Sri Lanka? What are you guys talking about? Hospital Square. I don't remember why. I think I must have known that LK. I mean, I don't know of I can't, is it L? If not, no, I think this is Sri Lanka. I think I'm going to guess Sri Lanka. It's kind of a nice little city roundabout area in Sri Lanka, isn't it? All right, I'm guessing Sri Lanka. Yes, it was Sri Lanka. All right. Two in a row. Two in a row. We got this going. We got it going on. Okay. Looks Eastern European, but wait, there's also that. That's odd. What? Monori Center, Nagker Wholesale, Chinatown. Okay. So that's why there were Chinese characters there. We're not in Asia, but there were some Chinese or some Asian or Japanese letters there that made me wonder what continent we're really in. So we are probably in an Eastern European country, right? Right? Berelheto. Do you have any guesses? I'm a little light on guesses right now. I mean, what is that language? Is it? I mean, is it like Albanian or something? Or, it's like that, isn't it? I might wind up guessing Albania. What does that say? I wish I could see. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to guess Albania, and then I'm going to be wrong, and then I'll play a normal game. Albania is here on the Adriatic. It was Hungary. That's what that was. Yeah, that G-Y-E-R word. I should have remembered. That's Hungarian sounding. Okay, we were in Budapest, and there's a Chinatown there, and that's why. All right, let's just get out of here. I decided I would try a new map. And by new, I mean, apparently it's 9 minutes from when I clicked it, just before I started recording. Only 39 people have done it. It just says locations around the world, 1,000 plus. The creator of it himself, he or herself, only hasn't even gotten a perfect score. So what does that tell you? I don't know. Let's just try it. Some creator made this. There are over 1,000 locations. And they didn't describe it at all. It just says locations around the world. So let's just take a crack at it. 5 minutes, but moving allowed. 5 minutes per round. I'm going to have to give up after 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and save the link so you can play at home. Boom. Start game. Okay. Oh, it's moving slow, and we're in a foresty wilderness with no information. Wait a minute, and it's a photosphere. I said moving allowed, right? Right? Did I do that? Did I make that mistake again? You know what? Let's just go back. I must have screwed that up again. Okay, we're going to play moving allowed. See, I made that mistake again. All right, invite friends. No, not that link. This link. Boom. All right, now we're going to start, and I'm allowed to move. Okay, this is more like it. I wasn't ditching that last one because I knew it was bad. But this looks pretty British, doesn't it? Looks like the UK. The UK is a country I have lived in. Yeah, that's right. Lived there when I was a teenager. About 5 years, I lived just outside London, and my dad lives in Devon still to this day. I am allowed to move. Okay, but wait. I just seemed like there were clues around. What does that say, huh? Hampshire County Council. Hampshire is here. Boom. This is Hampshire. Doesn't say it on the map, but trust me, that's Hampshire. So maybe this is Southampton. Maybe this is Portsmouth. Something like that. What does this say? Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses. Let's see some more about where we are. Come on, man. That's talking about Hampshire also. Here's a sign. They don't say names of cities, though. I would love to know a town where we are. That would be nifty, wouldn't it? The New Forestist, what? Where'd it go? Okay, it's gone. Are we in New Milton? That must be where we are. New Milton, huh? So, I think I'll spot New Milton. I think Hampshire is approximately, this county. New Milton. Don't see it. I don't see it yet. So let's zip along and see if we can find some road names or something. This is a British town, I tell you. This is the high street of New Milton. And what's that sign say? What are you talking about? Okay, so nope, same stuff. They're not saying city names or road names. You're not helpful. New Milton. Yeah, I figured that out. This is the New Milton train station. All right, British Rail. Oh, such nostalgia for me, I tell you. Come on, I got to be able to spot it, right? Right? It's around here. New Milton, where are you? You might spot it before me, you viewers. Okay, come on. This might be more helpful because if it's this way to that place and that way to this place, then you know stuff. But none of that right now, huh? Where's the A437 or whatever? That's what I'm looking for. It doesn't help me that there's a school there. That doesn't help me one bit. None of this helps me. Now we're just out in the residential places. And I got less than 2 minutes left. Let's start back in the beginning and go the other direction. Yeah. Gotcha. I sorted that. I'm looking for a sign about the road this is, because maybe this is the A228 or something. Or maybe I should just be spending my time looking for New Milton for Shorefield Park, follow Milford on Sea, maybe. So on Sea, maybe we got to look over here. There's Milford on Sea. There's New Milton. The on Sea was big help, wasn't it? There's the train station we spotted. So hang on. Let's figure out where, again, we were in relation to that. We were to its south. So this is the high street. Where's this pub? This pub is the Rydal Arms. I bet we'll spot that, won't we? The Rydal Arms. It's the Walker Arms here. You think that's the same and it's just got a new name? Is this the Vitality Spa? No. Yeah, there's the Vitality Spa. We are right here. Boom! 5,000 points. I was 8 steps away. There we go. Not too shabby. I have been to Hampshire. I haven't been to Milton on whatever that was. All right. Now, this is a much different place, isn't it? Looks like a Latin American country. It's just a first impression, though. Those are often incorrect. Zazilha. It's a strange word. I don't recognize it. I refuse to accept it. Look at this, just concrete playground in the middle of the town. Hi, guy. Where is this, huh? Okay, what's on this corner? Restaurant Del Marquez Gran Buffet Sabori Sus Deliciosa. Okay, so it is a Spanish-speaking country. But which one? Might not be too easy to figure out. I mean, that's a big world, the Spanish-speaking world, Latin American country. Let's look there. That is sort of to the south. This doesn't help with hemispheres. I was trying to figure out hemispheres. Now it's like this. Oh, goodness. What am I going to do? I mean, at this point, what do I have? What do I even have? I need a URL. That's what I need. Oh, it's not letting me go that way, is it? No, I wanted to explore this street a little more. Hey, that's a cool little house you got there. Okay. Let's go this way then. If you're so insistent on not going that way, then I'll go this way. Ha! Foiled your plot. Okay, what stuff is down here? This is a nice, pleasant neighborhood. Um, where can I go? Oh, it did let me go this way. Uh, would it kill one of you to fly a flag so I know what country this is? I got less than 3 minutes left and I don't have enough. I don't have enough. Wait a minute. What's on this thing? Do you talk about a URL, about a country and all that stuff? If so, I can't quite read it. I don't think there is that though. Honolulu Bank something. Mini super Carniceria. Okay. Come on, man. How about just the name of a city? Come on, man. Wait, what's down there? Is that gonna be a city name? Is there gonna be or a country name? No, it's not. It's .com. What are you trying to do to me? So, what do I think it feels like? I guess I think it feels like Central America. Maybe Mexico. This could be Mexico, right? Or Guatemala. Something like that. That's what it sort of feels like. If it's Mexico, that doesn't narrow it down very much. So large is the nation of Mexico. But could I be wrong? And could it actually be like Peru or something? I don't know. Is the sun changed? No, the sun is in the south. We're not in the southern hemisphere, so that rules out Peru and Argentina and that. Quintana Roo. Hey, I know where that is. That's this state in Mexico. That's this state. We're in someplace like this. Lucky I knew that. I don't know that many Mexican states, but I know that one. But what town in Quintana Roo? I only got 37 seconds left. I don't know how I'm going to spot where we are. Quintana Roo is actually the only Mexican state that I've been to. That's probably why I know it, because it's where Cozumel Island is, and I went there once for a day. It's also where Cancun is. See, this is Quintana Roo. That's what this state is. But I don't know which town we're in, so I'm going to just leave it there probably. Or there. I guess we're there. Nope, it was down the coast over there. It was Chetumal. I don't think I saw that word anywhere. So that would have been a hard one to get, but I came pretty close considering I felt pretty hopeless for the first 4 minutes. Next round. Wow, look at this. We're on a boat. This is unusual. This never happens. This really doesn't happen very much. Let's first just look around the boat a little bit. There's the boat pilot. Hi there. I'm on your boat. Where are we? Does this seem like it seems like kind of the Pacific Northwest of the US or Canada? Like British Columbia. I'm supposed to just putter around this waterway and figure out where we are. This is an unusual map. Uh-oh. I saw on another map, I think it was a diverse world, there's a new warning that an update with Google Street View on Google's end has thwarted some things and made black screens happen. What am I supposed to do? Just keep going this way? Let's start over and see if going back toward land that way is going to get me some information. Is there a flag there? Is that a Canadian flag? I can't see. Oh, wait, maybe this is flappy enough that. Oh, come on. What's happening? I'm not sure that's the Canadian. Yeah, it is the Canadian flag. There we go. That's what I was looking for. All right, narrows it down to the second largest country in the world. But like I say, it does have kind of a Pacific Northwest look to it, doesn't it? I don't think I'm going to get It's hard. It's not very cooperative. Um, but there's stuff over there. If I can just get over there, there's stuff, and maybe I can see the stuff. It's just slow moving. So let's talk about the times I've been to Canada. Uh, I did a thing on Facebook recently, just this last summer, where I was just feeling really nostalgic for all the countries I have visited. And so I did a little countdown of all the countries I've been to. And so that's why I remember that I've been to Canada 3 times. The first time was just when I was visiting a friend in Ann Arbor and we went to Detroit. I thought that was going to be like a building there, but nope, it's just another stupid ferry boat or whatever. Um, and we were visiting my pal in Ann Arbor and we decided to go to Detroit, and Detroit was boring. So we just crossed the river over into Canada, Windsor over there. And we just had dinner there. And that was the first time I went to Canada. The second time was on a road trip just here out of Minnesota. Me and my friend just drove up the North Shore of Lake Superior. We stopped for a night in Thunder Bay and turned around and came back. It's just like a long weekend. And then the third time was with my mom and my sister. We flew to Quebec City for a long weekend. And Quebec City is great. I loved that. Just a great city. It's it's very French Canadian. It's got this European vibe that you don't get outside Quebec, really. And boy, the weather was nice when we were there. There's a very artistic city. There's lots of music, just street musicians performing and stuff. I'm not going to get anything else out of this, am I? So let's just stop wasting time. Let's just click somewhere around here. I think we're around Victoria. That's what I think. I think we're here. Oh, look, that was right. That was really close. Yeah, it was it was right around there. It was this little strait that's between Victoria and Vancouver. Victoria is on Vancouver Island. Vancouver isn't. What's up with that? I don't know. But yeah, that's where we were. That was sort of unpleasant. I apologize. I hope you appreciate that I cut it off early for you. Are we in Vegas? Looks like it. Looks like we're in Vegas, where they have the Beatles' Love and Cirque du Soleil there. We're right next to Caesar's Palace, aren't we? This is Caesar's Palace. They took that off, though. I wonder why. And this is the Flamingo. I stayed there. I've been to Vegas a few times. There's the Paris. I have been to Vegas a few times. And a couple of them were for work trips. I'm not there. And when did I stay at one of those was we stayed at the Flamingo. Las Vegas. Okay, there's downtown. We're on the Strip. We're here, and we are, whatever what that is. I guess I can't recognize it, but that's okay. I just got to find the Flamingo, which is further south here, right? It's here, right? This is the Strip. Mandalay Bay, blah, blah, blah. Tropicana, MGM Grand. Well, we're right by Paris. Where's the Flamingo? Like we're looking south right now. We're not on Las Vegas Boulevard, and yet we're looking south. So we are kind of off here. There's Flamingo Row. Where's the Flamingo? Okay, there's the Flamingo. So are we right now here? We're like here. If we look to our left, we will see a Tesla supercharger. Okay, I don't know about that, but that's the entrance to Caesar's Palace, right? So is that here actually? Are we actually just here? So looking south, looking north, looking directly north. Looks like the, hang on. Am I right about where we are? And if we're looking north, we see this Caesar's Palace stuff. And is that this stuff? So are we actually here? Right? And if we look south, we see Flamingo Road. We're pretty close anyway, right? 7 Stars, Diamond Valley. Flamingo is there. I'm not seeing where the Flamingo Hotel is here. Oh, it's there. So we're not there. We're up like here. Where are we exactly? Are we here? Should we just click it and move on? We were across the street. We were 516 meters away. So not a perfect score. Okay, we were on this little road. I didn't really even notice. Okay. All right, next round. This is round 5. This is the last one. This is another British train station. In fact, I think this might be Waterloo Station. Look at that, Waterloo Station. I recognize it. I was there fairly recently. I'll tell you exactly where we are. Love London, I tell you. Waterloo Station is, where is it? Hang on, is this Waterloo Station? Where's Waterloo Station? Where is it? Here we go. We're like here. We're not going to be able to see exactly where in the building we are, I guess, but it's right around here. It's right around there. I bet we'll spot the Pret-a-Manger over there, right? Maybe. There's the Costa, right? Where's the Costa? Where's the Starbucks? Where's the W.H. Smith? They're just not showing them all there, but we're there, right? We're totally there. Oh, hang on. Hang on a second. It said Waterloo East. Is this a little different part of Waterloo that's east of this? That would be a little weird. Oh, London Waterloo East. Are we over here? Are we actually over here? I tell you, I'm not sure we are. But maybe we are. So there's some departures over here. The hotel, there's a hotel here, and my sister and I stayed there. It was really cool to stay at the hotel that's in here. Let's just say we are here. Let's just click. We were just across the other side. We were here, and that's where Waterloo Station is. It's just the West End, you know what I mean? This is just bustling London proper. You get there, and you walk out of the station, and there's just London everywhere. Such a cool city. There's Buckingham Palace. There's Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament. Over here, you got Soho, Piccadilly Circus, Trafalgar Square, the National Gallery. What a great city. I tell you, this is where you see all the great theater. Yeah. Boy, do I like London. So how did I do? I got 23,970. It kind of surprised me because there was that just bow round that was just annoying and I started rambling. I don't know. But I think it's about time I pressed the stop button and let you move on with your life. Maybe play a game of this. It's kind of fun.